All right, we're going to do Mike Tyson fighting Sammy Scaff, breaking it down. This is Coach Keith Keppner, professional amateur boxing coach for going on about 15 plus years, taking many people from complete zero to elite levels. Mentored as a fighter and as a coach by my father, Doc Keppner, who was a professional coach for multiple decades. And he was mentored and coached by Chuck Bodak, who worked with over 50 world champions, and he was an Olympic coach for Muhammad Ali. Let's get into this next fight with Tyson. By the way, guys, my new book is out. Make sure you check it out. Ringside Secrets, 66 Strategies to Outthink and Outfight Your Opponent. Got a lot of good feedback on it. Make sure you get it before your opponent does. Also, if you want to work with me, click on the Patreon page. There's a lot of good resources there. It's a way that you and I can talk as well. You can be part of a good community I'm looking to build. And then also, if you want custom programs, me to review your training and build it out for you and work with you no matter where you are in the world. I work with a lot of different people all around the world at many different levels, complete beginners, people that are getting into boxing at an older age, and everything in between. And then last thing, message me on there as well if you are looking to make boxing something more than just being a coach or fighting in boxing, actually making a livelihood with it, because that's what I've done. That's my full-time job, is running gyms, working with fighters and things like that. All right, guys, and I felt many people build up the same thing. Let's get into it. Mike Tyson versus Sammy Scaff. Notice Mike comes out, takes center ring right away, starts cutting down, uses that jab. Jab and slipped off to the side. There's one challenge with the style of only being able to slip jabs is sometimes you'll just eat a jab right in the face. It's important to be able to catch jabs, like the great Joe Louis. Mike Tyson had a very hard jab. Good jab and slip there. Trying to cut down that ring with head movement now. Ends up in a wrapped up position there. So here, his elbows flare out, gets scooped up. Very important when you're inside to keep your elbows in so you don't get scooped up. But then he gets, boom, nice left hook from a drop. As a shorter person, this is so helpful and important and effective to get low. It makes people's hands drop a little bit, get low on a taller person specifically, and come up with a shot up top because they won't see it coming. And know that as a tall person, that if a short person gets low on you, they're probably going to come up with a big headshot. Nice. Very good right here. Mike does the jab. He does this a lot at this point in his career. The slip jab for the sternum, and then lights up that big right hand over the top. Moves ahead afterwards. Tries to do a left hook right uppercut. And again, you see the good balance he has when he misses. That's what a good fighter does. A good fighter can miss and be unbalanced. Weave under, left hook up top. Ends up getting tied up. Something that Tyson would never really fix throughout his career. Needs the jab. There he goes. Great work, Mike. 1-1-3. Goes under, comes up with the right hand. That's brilliant right there. So, cutting off the ring. Jab, jab. Left hook. Under. Comes over with the right hand. Up with the left uppercut. Nice combination. Slip. Tried the hook. Goes under. Scaff's hook. Counters with the left hook. And that hurts Scaff. Let's watch that one more time. Let's watch this part. Jab, jab. Left hook. Doesn't get it, but it's important he threw it. Nice. And that's the importance of somebody's running off to your left side. Use your jab. Try to catch him into a left hook like that. And you move your head, come back with a punch. Slip, punch, punch. Goes under. So moving the head, coming back with a punch. Very important, very powerful. Tell you what, guys, let's do more of these 2-for-1s, 3-for-1s. And we'll do Mark Young, because these fights are so short. All right, next one. Mark Young. Again, I went through because I was the biggest Mike Tyson fan when I started boxing. Mark Young, 12-4. Respectable record. Again, the machine behind Mike Tyson, Jim Jacobs, moving along perfectly. Perfectly. but he had to be the right guy to do it. You can have the perfect machine behind you and have horrible results. Mark starts off with that jab. Tyson comes over the jab with the right hand. But Mark gets low and doesn't get hit by it. Good, Mark. You can tell Mark's like a little tight. Good left hook counter there by Tyson. Let's watch that again. So here, boom. Ends up back here. Mark's coming after him. Tyson misses that shot. Steps around off the ropes. Right hand, left hook. Again, throwing while someone else is throwing is so important. That's when you're going to land. If your punches are more compact, not wide and loopy. Good job not ending up on the ropes, Mike. Good job turning. Hard jab. Good jab by Mark. Oh, Mark worked his body a little bit. Wow. Classic little. So many of Mike Tyson's reels are so spectacular. Anyway, this is a great example. If he ends up in this position, he was going to work the body from here. But then Mark ends up over here. He switches position, does a right uppercut, catches Mark on the chin as Mark was bouncing up, and that's what equals that. Wow. The world getting to know Mike Tyson. All right, we got David Jaco. All right, I know one of his sons, Aaron Jaco, who's a pro fighter. He had at least a pair of twins that both fought pro. They're in Florida, own boxing gyms. What is Jaco's record going into this? 19-5. I'm not going to go through and look at who he fought, but 1986. All right, so coming out, Mike slipped to the left, come back with a jab. Again, such a great move that I would love to see people do more of. Slip, jab. Slip to the left side and jab. Good head movement. Again, against another tall guy. Slip, jab again. 1-2. Basic boxing. 1-2. Oh, basically kind of a jab for the body. And then the right hand. Jaco ties him up. Mike's trying to work that body. Break down the tall guy. Coming into the 1-2-1. Again, digging that body. Look at that connection on those body shots. Right there. Look at that. If you want to throw good body shots, throw body shots with your palm facing you. That's how he gets that power. One of the things. Oh, good job by Jaco. Turn him off. Just a little bit too much space. Nice left hook by Tyson. Good example there of Tyson moving the head to come in with that. You got someone jabbing. Slip, slip, slip. And you come out with that left hook. And then he miss, comes back with a jab, lands a jab. Miss, come back with a jab. You land the jab. Remember that, guys, for yourself. Nice. 3-2. Oh, man. Boom, boom. Great basic combination, guys. And again, like I would struggle with this so much. I'd come back with a big 3, and maybe it would land, maybe it wouldn't, but the 2 landed and crushed it, and then comes out with such a snappy, direct left hook. Snappy, direct left hook. It almost looks like a jab because of the direction in which it's thrown. Look at this, guys. So he does it from low, and he doesn't really drop it any lower. He reaches out like he's doing, as far as the arm is concerned. A straight punch is going to go past Jaco's face, but it just doesn't go that straight, and he opens it up a little bit with the torso, and then he connects it. That is a massively powerful left hook. That's how you throw it. That's something my dad really refined, worked on, inspired sometimes by studying Tyson as well as so many other hitters, and obviously his own time in the gym working with fighters, trying to optimize for power. My father was one of the biggest power coaches you will ever meet. It was all about making people, squeezing as much power out of people as he could. And that right there is how you create a massive, yet a massive left hook that's not massively slow either. Man, look at that. Just how it goes. Do, 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 do. Right inside that right hand. The right hand is what opened up Jaco for that. Again, best time to throw is when other people throw. Jaco, very tough guy. Tyson doing some okay short shots here. He doesn't do a lot of those. Oh, good snappy combo there. Boom, 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 boom. Body in the head, working the body in the head, both sides. Come back with left hook up top again. Remember that, guys. You're on the inside. Someone's got their arm around you. The body's open a little bit. Working the body in the head, snappy and explosive. Left hook up top, boom. Again, same thing you got scaff with. Being low. Being low, boom. Man, look at Jaco get back up again. Tough as nails. And again, that's what I love about boxing. You couldn't tell by looking at him. And again, both of his sons went on to be fighters, so he definitely has a constitution. And that's where good move by Jaco, because when he got back up, he leans back a little bit, but then he goes into smother and to try to tie up. Tyson's trying to do short shots, press him up against the ropes. He gets hit by the uppercut, but he's doing the right thing, because if you try to run against Tyson, he gets a chance to run at you with the power. And now you magnify the power if he can land it. So, yeah, man, great work by Jaco, smothering Mike down. And Mike reaches out as well, which makes it harder for Mike to hit. Try to get that, and then Mike Mike only needs one or two. So here, and again, with just that picture perfect, a little bit low there on the start, but picture perfect left hook there. Gets Jaco in the corner. Really wanting that left hook. Woo, what? Did he get that? Missed that. Man, just a little short right hand on the jaw. And that's the example of pinpoint accuracy with a punch. When you have a punch that's very, very accurate, hits the most sensitive place, the tip of the jaw, that can happen. That's like the phantom punch that Ali knocked out Liston with in their second fight. No highlights, no replays. Man, I'd love to see that from another angle. All right, guys. Well, that wraps it up. Again, book is out. Go get it if you haven't got it already. It's on Amazon. Also, and then when you read it, please leave me a review on Amazon. Really appreciate it. Then hop on the Patreon page, because there's a lot of stuff there. You have the opportunity to, you and I work together, help you get up to the next level, no matter if you're a young person that's a beginner, an old person that's a beginner. I know how to work with both, and I know exactly what you're going through and what you need to get to the next level, or if you're an advanced amateur or even at the professional level. Then also go on there as well if you're looking to maybe do something more with boxing, maybe make it your livelihood. Message me on there, and let's see if I can be of any help. All right, guys, have a great day. I'll see you on the next video.